DeepSeek just raised its prices by up to 1,100% overnight, and if you use AI tools for your work, your wallet might already feel it. I'm Chuck Getchell. This is AI in 10. What happened, why it matters, what you can do with it. Let's go. So let's start at the beginning because this story has a few layers, and once you understand them, you'll never think about AI pricing the same way again. DeepSeek is a Chinese AI company, and for the past year or so, it's been the scrappy underdog of the AI world. The one that somehow built models that could compete with OpenAI and Anthropic, but charged a fraction of the price. Developers loved it, small businesses loved it, budget-conscious entrepreneurs loved it. It felt like someone finally opened the buffet to everyone, not just the big corporations. That buffet just got a velvet rope. Yesterday, as of 4 p.m. UTC on August 16th, DeepSeek officially switched off its famous flat-rate billing system and replaced it with something called peak and off-peak pricing. And the numbers are not subtle. Depending on how and when you use their models, your costs could go up by 50%, or they could go up by 1,100%. Yes, 1,100%. That's not a typo. That's not a rounding error. That is a lot of new math for a lot of people who built their workflows around the old price. So what does peak and off-peak actually mean? Think about how your electricity bill works. Running your dishwasher at 2 a.m. costs less than running it at 6 p.m. when everyone's home and the grid is slammed. DeepSeek is doing the exact same thing, except instead of kilowatts, we're talking about tokens. Those are the little units of text that AI models read and write. During busy hours, think regular business hours when the internet is humming, DeepSeek will charge you the full rate. During slower periods, overnight or on weekends, they cut it in half. The logic is, help us manage demand and we'll give you a discount. Push your non-urgent AI jobs to the middle of the night and you save money. Sounds almost reasonable until you see those 1,100% numbers and realize some users weren't exactly warned with much lead time. This all coincides with DeepSeek launching something called V4 Pro. That's their newest flagship model, built specifically for what the AI world calls agentic workflows. I know that sounds like tech speak from a sci-fi movie, but here's what it actually means. An AI agent is basically an AI that doesn't just answer your question and stop. It keeps going. It plans. It takes steps. It uses tools. It makes decisions on your behalf. Think of it like the difference between asking someone for directions versus hiring a driver. One answers, the other acts. DeepSeek is saying V4 Pro is their best model yet for these kinds of tasks. It can scale up its own thinking depending on how complex your problem is, and they're pricing it accordingly. Because companies that use AI agents send thousands, sometimes millions, of requests a day. That's where the real money is, and DeepSeek wants a bigger piece of it. The move-up market is real. This isn't the scrappy underdog anymore. This is a company that figured out it was leaving money on the table and decided to pick it up. Now here's where it hits regular people, and I want to be really clear about this because API pricing sounds like something that only matters to engineers and hoodies. It doesn't. It matters to you. Here's why. Most of the AI tools you actually use, the writing assistants, the tutors, the resume helpers, the little chat bots on websites, they don't build their own AI from scratch. They rent it. They plug into APIs from companies like DeepSeek, OpenAI, or Anthropic, and they pay per use. When those underlying costs go up, the apps you use feel it first. So what happens next? A few things. Some tools will raise their subscription prices. Some will add new caps, like you only get 10 AI-generated drafts per day instead of unlimited. Some will quietly switch to a cheaper, less capable model without telling you. And some smaller startups, they'll just fold. They were surviving on thin margins. And a 1,100% cost increase is not something you survive on thin margins. There are probably tools in your daily routine right now that are about to change, maybe a lot. And the companies behind them haven't announced it yet because they're still figuring out what to do. This is also a bigger signal about where the whole AI industry is heading, and it's worth saying out loud. The era of cheap is free AI is ending. It was always going to. Companies were essentially subsidizing your access to make you dependent on their product. OpenAI did it, Anthropic did it, DeepSeek did it harder than almost anyone, and now the bill is coming due. Running these models is genuinely expensive. The GPUs that power them cost a fortune. The electricity costs a fortune. And when millions of developers are hammering your servers all day long, something's got to give. That something is your flat rate. Think of it like a gym that opened with no membership fees to get people in the door. and is now raising prices because the free weights don't pay for themselves. Which they don't, they never did. Expect more of this across the industry. The race to the bottom on pricing is slowing down, and the companies that survive will be the ones that figured out how to deliver real value at a sustainable price. So what do you actually do with this information? Because I don't want to leave you with just a shrug and an AI is expensive now, good luck. That's not what we do here. Here's one concrete thing you can do starting today. Take stock of which AI tools you actually pay for or use for free, and do a quick inventory of what they're built on. A lot of apps list their AI providers in their documentation, their terms of service, or their product pages. Look for DeepSeek in there. If you find it, watch that company's announcements closely over the next few weeks. A pricing or feature change from them is likely coming. For anyone who runs their own AI workflows, maybe you're using an API directly, or you've built a little automation for your business. Start benchmarking alternatives. OpenAI, Anthropic, Google, Mistral, and others all have competitive models right now. Run the same task through 2 or 3 providers and compare the cost per output. Because the best model for your use case might not be the most expensive one, and the cheapest might not be DeepSeek anymore. And here's the off-peak angle, which is actually a useful habit regardless of which provider you use. If you have AI tasks that don't need to happen right now, batch summaries, content drafts, data processing, overnight analysis, consider scheduling those for off hours. This is going to become a normal part of how businesses think about AI costs. Like scheduling your energy-intensive appliances at night, same logic, new application. I'd also say this, if you've been thinking about going deeper with AI, really learning how to use it strategically, not just dabbling, this kind of news is exactly why that skill matters. When prices shift, the people who understand the landscape can pivot. The people who only know one tool are stuck. Our Applied AI certification is built for non-technical people who want to go from curious to genuinely capable and earn a real credential along the way, just something worth knowing about. Here's the honest takeaway from all of this. DeepSeek's pricing change is the clearest signal yet that AI is maturing from an experiment into an industry. And industries have costs, real ones. That's not bad news, it's just real news. The tools are getting more powerful, the agents are getting smarter. The value is genuinely going up, but so is the bill. And the people who come out ahead are the ones who understand where they're spending, what they're getting, and when to shop around. You now know more about AI infrastructure pricing than most adults walking around today. That knowledge is actually worth something. That's today's AI in 10. If you want to go deeper and learn AI with a community of people just like you, join us at aihammock.com. I'll see you tomorrow, my friends.